Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben and today I'm going to be talking about games that I picked up either from the game store or online. So most of these came from the game store. I had a bunch of store credit left from some magic cards I traded in, and I also picked up one game online that was kind of like a grail game for me that I've been wanting to get for about 10 years now. So I'll start with the games from the game store, a few of those. First one is Puerto Rico, one of the modern classics of the hobby, where you are going to be building up resources, building your city of Puerto Rico, and hoping to gain prosperity and prestige and to become the most prosperous. You just get a bunch of victory points, I think, from building different buildings and for planting different crops and a whole bunch of different things. And not the most pretty looking game in the world. It's an older game, 2002 it says. Yes, but this is the newer printing it comes with. It says here the new buildings and the nobles expansion. It says 2 to 5 players. I've heard it doesn't play well at 2, so you'll want to play it with at least 3. So 3 to 5, but hopefully crack this open, see what it's all about. It's one I've definitely been wanting to get to kind of catch up on some of the more modern classics that I haven't really gotten to yet because I'm still new to the hobby, relatively anyway. Another city building game is a dice placement sort of game, and that is Kingsburg. It's one that I've been looking at for a while. It's supposed to be really good in terms of like dice placement games. It plays in about an hour and a half, 2 hours for like 4 people or so. So it's one that I definitely want to get. There's different cards with goblins, barbarians, it looks like. There's different characters, a whole bunch of different dice, this big board here. It was on the store's half off rack, so I figured since it was one that people talked about quite a bit as being a good city building and good dice placement game, figured I'd give it a try. Another one that I picked up is a cooperative stacking game, and that is Bizarro, where you have these little pillar things here, and you are going to be wooden pillars, and you are going to be stacking them up, and you are going to be building another level up higher, and you're going to be everyone's going to be working together to accomplish certain goals. I don't know a ton about it, but it's one that doesn't take very long to play, and it's supposed to be exciting, and one that everyone was working together instead of against each other. So it's one I definitely, and you can also play it solo, I think. So this one I'll probably break out pretty quickly and figure out how to play and see if I can do it well at solo. So that's Manara. Another one is an old Wizards of the Coast game, and that is Vegas Showdown, where you're bidding on different tiles for your casino. You're running a casino, and you're bidding and building on different tiles for your casino to make your casino the best. Another one that's supposed to be really good, but the components of the game aren't very good, I guess. So, and the sheets I'm not sure how good these sheets are, but hopefully it works pretty well. It was another one that was on the half off rack at the store, so since I've heard good things talked about it, I figured another one that's worth picking up. So I'm going to talk about, before I finish the last 3 things I picked up from the store, I'm going to talk about that grill game I got, and that's Pirates Cove. It's a pirate game where you're doing pirate things, just like pirates do. Where you're going around collecting treasure and stealing treasure from other people. It's one that's been out of print for like 15 years, so I'm really happy that I finally was able to get a copy, because it's one I played growing up once, but haven't been able to find since, and I've fortunately been able to, I saw one available on online marketplace and had to snatch it up. So Pirates Cove. Alright, now the final 3 things that I picked up from the store. That is the Azul expansion, which has new player boards, optional player boards, as well as overlay for the player boards and a new rulebook. So it doesn't have any new tiles, so that's good. It just adds, like, I mostly got it because of the overlay, the plastic overlay, so the tiles don't slide around when I play this. It's one that we're probably going to play this week in game group, so I thought that would be a good thing to pick up so that the tiles don't slide around. And I also picked up the sequel for Azul, Azul Stained Glass of Sintra. It's another sort of like tile drafting game where you're drafting tiles from the center and you're placing them on your board just like Azul. I love the original Azul, so I figured I'd give this one a try since some people say it's better than the original. So I'm going to open it up, unbox it, learn how to play, bring it to the game group, and then maybe get to play it. We'll see. Right, and then I also got a Phil Walker Harding game, is Gizmos, where you have a sort of marbles, like colored marbles, and there's like this weird like marble dispenser thing, and there's different inventions that you're trying to use these marbles to create certain inventions. It's a Simon game, so some of their games are decent quality components. This one has a plastic dispenser. I'm not sure what the first edition had, but it's a Phil Walker Harding game, and all of the Phil Walker Harding games are easy to play, and they're usually quick and family friendly. And so if you're ever looking for games that are good for families or good for people that are new to the hobby, Phil Walker Harding games are usually your go-to for that. And there's one more that I almost forgot about because it's a small box, but I had it special ordered in the shop, and that is Railroad Ink. Railroad Ink is a roll and write with these dry erase boards, and you are rolling dice, and you are writing different train tracks, different types of tracks, in hopes of building different routes. So this is one I'll probably try tonight or tomorrow if I can, because I'm usually a big fan of roll and writes because they're quick, easy, and they play well solo. So these are all the games that I picked up for this week. If you've tried any of these, please let me know in the comments below what you thought of them. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. That helps a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.